Alright, hey, Shalom. You know, we out here continuing on with the spirit, man, but before all that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'Hashem, Yahushua, Ba'Hashem, Rakahadash.
Hey, and double honors to our apostles and elders and great millstones. Peace and blessings to all you out here, out there, man. Listen to his word with all truth and sincerity. And to y'all who believe in the gospel as well, man. You see? Hey, because the things we believe in, these people don't got the eyes to see it. You know? The Lord blessed us, put us on a whole other level than these people walking around. Although, like Brothers was saying, people walk past, they might say Brothers got dresses on, you know, Brothers look cold. But at the end of the day, we were just saying, we richer than all, we richer than all these people, man. We got something that y'all don't have. You can go, anybody can go out right now and get money, right? Is it many ways to make money, right? You can't get this though, they have to be given to you.
Yeah, you can go seek attention real easy, man. Doing some stupid shit. Now you got hella followers.
And it's got to be given to you, man. You see? What we read in this book, everybody can't get it. Any other book you can get that. Look, see this right here? Anybody can read it. You know, anybody can read it, but that don't mean you're going to get the understanding thereof. You see, you can go to a Harry Potter book, you can go to, you see, look up what this means in certain books, but this got to be given strictly from the Lord. This got to be sent from the heavens, man. And what we want to, you know, touch on is prophecy. That's what prophecy is supposed to do. Speak of things to come, man. You got it, bro.
It says Revelation 19 and 10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. It says, and he said unto me, see that thou do it. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony.
This is John the Revelator, as they call him, the scholars call him. He was speaking to an angel. Now the angel told him, look, don't worship me. Look, I'm just one of your brothers. I got the testimony of Yahushua. Now that's what we have, man. We out here testifying. Now you can't just testify like people today, they say Jesus, you know? Jesus, I believe in Jesus, but ultimately, how to prove you know so-called Jesus? What you gotta have? What's the testimony also?
It says, for the testimony of Yahushua is the spirit of prophecy.
Spirit of prophecy, yeah? Now what's the spirit of prophecy? You can tell people something that's gonna happen before it comes. For example, I bet you when Noah was prophesying about that flood, he sounded crazy as hell because he was prophesying 120 some years. Now they could have said, damn, Noah, 10 years, you know, it's 10 years later. You know, damn, Noah, you said this 10, 20, 50 years ago. Right. Damn, Noah, you said this 100 years ago. He looked crazy, sound crazy, but at the end of the day, ultimately what Noah said was going to come, happened. Huh? Now what we saying going to come? Missiles going to be shot off. I
just wanted to add famine.
That's right.
Yeah, pestilence. We said all these things was going to happen because of what? The spirit of prophecy, man.
Straight up, bro. But you can only find that in this book. You got it, right?
I just want to add a key point, the microchip, man. You know, that microchip is a very key prophecy within the scriptures, man, that is going to happen.
Yeah, and another thing that pertains to prophecy is visions. And the seers of old had visions. It's like we visionaries, man. All right? And where there's no vision, the people perish. They don't have a spirit of prophecy, so they can't see what's coming. When you can't see what's coming, okay, whatever coming can harm or hurt you. All right, or either what, put you to death. All right, this is
Still blanket.
Yeah. Still blanket, huh?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, this is Sirach, chapter 24, verse 31. It says, I will yet make doctrine to shine as the morning, and will send forth her light afar off.
Hey, now how is doctrine shining as the morning? If you don't have men to teach you, you ain't gonna never know about it, right? Right now you seeing the doctrine shine as the we preaching it. Hey, they call it the unicorn, right? The internet. You got it real quick. This how the doctrine shining, man.
I got it.
What we on right now? YouTube Live, right? We on live and direct. Everybody can see when this video go up, you got 1,000 people looking. You got other brothers who got like 10,000. Man, this being shown across the world. By us just preaching this word just on YouTube, you got brothers in what? Africa, Italy. You see Australia. India. We got brothers that we literally know in other countries speaking the same thing we speaking. Why? Because the doctrine is shining as the light for everybody to see. We ain't in the room right now, covered up. Yahushua said, you got this light, put it on the top of what? The housetop, so everybody can see. We out here for all to see, man. Like, but then Yahushua said, then Yahweh Shai said in John 18, you can get it real quick, John 18 and 2. You can grab it real quick.
This Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of our power, and the firmament showeth his handiwork. Day unto day utter his speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
How day unto day utter his speech. Now, we in the daytime, right? It's about to go to night. You got brothers in the other country, they night about to go to day. They just probably put up a lesson before they went to sleep. We putting up a lesson right now before the light go down. Constantly the word being pushed out, so Israel will have no excuse. You know, you heard the word, you're gonna have no excuse. You got it.
There's no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Why? Because brothers in different countries. Hit Revelation 9 and 7. Out of Christians and vocab, like you used to say, see, Revelation 9 and 7, you know, I say all nations, all tongues.
Yep.
People know. That's talking about Israelites scattered to the four corners. If you grew up in Italy, you're going to speak what? Italian. If you grew up in Russia, you're going to speak Russian. Grew up in Germany, you're going to speak. That's what I'm saying. So you got brothers, like he said, and what he said about the language?
It says there is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
It ain't gonna be no excuses. Israel scattered to the four corners. If you in Italy, you gonna hear this word in Italian. Yeah. And not even that, you know what's called Elder Baraki Khaled, he was saying when he was in the military, I forget what part of the world he was in, but he said when he was, I forget, but he said when he was over there, he heard the word in that nation's language, but it was being translated, you know, he put the captions, it was being translated in English.
One example right here. This is Acts chapter 2. I'm going to start at verse 1 to jump to verse 5. And when the day of Pentecost was fully come, they were all with one accord in one place. And there were dwelling at Jerusalem Jews, devout men, out of every nation under heaven. Now when this was noised abroad, the multitude came together and were confounded, because that every man heard them speak in his own language. And they were all amazed, and marveled, saying one to another, Behold, are not all these which speak Galileans? And how hear we every man in our own tongue, wherein we were born? If I could say real quick to you, vocabs and you other bug outs out here, it's going to explain that Revelation chapter 7, where it says out of every tongue, kindred, and nation, there were Israelites scattered to the ends of the earth. As his brother was saying, speaking German if they're in Germany, speaking Filipino if they're in the Philippines, speaking Tanzanian if they're in Tanzania.
Which we got a camp down there, GMS Tanzania. Right? Australia, you name it, man.
Japan.
No. New Zealand, yeah, New Zealand camp.
Holland.
Australia, definitely.
Yeah, man.
North Finland.
Yeah, all throughout the Brazil, man. You know? You can tell the Most High, the spirit on these niggas, and some of those different countries they had, their laws are more stricter than over here. About speaking against the government. About saying certain things, man. The spirit on them men, man. And the Most High is protecting them. Like that shit that happened in certain nations, my brother's still teaching, man. Okay,
You got a question.
I can't hear you, bro. Can't hear you. Speak up. Yeah, he is. He is.
let's deal with the first question was, he said, do you think Brazil?
I got a question.
Show me the scripture.
Hold on.
Yeah, come up. You're speaking a lot of guys can't hear from all that.
You say, do you think Jesus is black, right? Okay.
So, what do you not think it's always about?
Yeah.
It's the truth. Everything that's written within it actually happened. And not just that, we ain't just saying it takes, yeah, we saying take what the Bible saying that's true, but history itself back up what the Bible says. So, but let's deal with your first point first before we keep moving on. You said, do you think Jesus is black? Do you think he's black? Okay, so you think he's black too. You need a confirmation or you just asking? You should.
But now I believe that He was a black man, right?
He was.
Big thing.
The stories in the Bible is African stories that
Well, it's not African stories because this book is about a specific group of people and they're a God.
Yeah.
Right? The God of the Bible is the God of heaven and earth. The true God. When he have a specific people, which are the Israelites, the 12 tribes, right? You see? And these 12 tribes are still here today. Now this book is all about those people in that history.
Right.
You see? Now, when you go into this Bible, it speaks about everything that happened to these people. The Bible ain't about everybody else. You see, it's not going to everything up in here. You know? But what's going to be prophecy? Prophecy. We were just speaking about that. What, you know, prophecy means? What do you mean? Things that happen in the future. Now, this book say before things that's gonna happen, and then eventually it happens. One example was talking about Noah. You believe Noah was a real man? Noah, he got on the ark, built the ark. You believe a flood actually came? It's not over. I wouldn't say it's overhyped, it's just over your head. It's hard for them to believe. It's not given to everybody.
I believe that it's going to happen, right? But I don't believe that Noah actually killed the
That's another thing, you can look that up. The ark is found in Mount Ararat over there in Turkey. You see, so you can look that up when you come. But let's you got it.
It says 2nd Ezra 15:1. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord, and will cause them to be written in paper for their faithful and true.
Now the Lord already, Isaiah 46:9-10. The Lord, the most high power of heaven and earth, you believe is one God, right? Do you believe that? Okay, let me ask you a question. If you was a creator of some or a director of some, say a director of a movie, you gonna write that movie how you want it to go, right? Nobody can tell you what to do or what not to do, right? So God, right? The Most High, He wrote this movie, this life that we live in, how He wanted to be, right? So everything that happened on the earth, the Most High already said it. You got it out. Isaiah 46:9-10. Everything that happened on earth, the Most High already said it. We just out here as prophets to tell you what's to come, to warn you. You see, to warn you before it happens.
Right.
You know, you got it.
This Isaiah 46:9. It says, remember the former things of old, for I am God, and there is none else. I am God, and there is none like me.
That's the point.
Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, that the things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my
In
pleasure.
other words, the Most High said what's coming in the end, He already said, He said that in the beginning before it happened. Things that happened in the beginning, He already said that. So we just out here to tell you what's to come. What's your question? And that's prophecy. That's prophecy. We warning you, you know?
So the Christmas is very about
You gotta get him to stay on one thing too.
Yeah.
The Bible that you read, right, and the Christian religion and all this stuff, right, is neutral.
Well, but this ain't religion. That's another thing. Because I had this brother that want to get the word for you. You got it? Well, the word religion, the word religion goes back to the Greek word religio, which means to restrain, hold back. That was when you built these churches, that was what religion does. You know, it basically it's a control mechanism, dumb you down. All right. That's all religion is. Religion is just it has fables and myths and it's like and religion that make you believe in hell. There's no, when you read the Bible, there's no such thing as hell. You know, hell is nothing but Greek mythology, right? Now, when you deal with the Bible, there's something called there's something called a living condition, all right? It's a living condition, man.
So, do you believe in heaven and hell?
Heaven and hell, according to the Bible, is a living condition. You have a group of people which are these people? They're in the condition of being in hell. They had to go to you have to go to the projects, the hoods. You live in a poor, crime infested neighborhood. That's like being in a hell condition. So when you look at the so-called white man, all right, and these other nations, what position they're in their they're in a heavenly state. They have you can go to the different suburbs, live in plush manicure lawns, drive the best cars, all right. They're in the best position. So that's a state of being in a heavenly state, man.
So, that the book,
Well, look, that's just a small part of it. You know, you're a disease stricken. We are disease stricken people, all right? We make up the prison houses, all right? We kill each other all day long, you know. We the first hired, we the first fired, last hired when it comes to jobs, right? That's a low state, man. That's a low state to be in, you know. We're the poster child for all wrong, man.
It's a drug dealers and shit.
You know? One more thing too that I want to ask you, you made me remember something about you. When you say you're from Africa, you know about the Ivory part of the Ivory? Igbos? Igbos, you're Israelite, man.
so like, that is why I say that, Right. Like, if you go to different African tribes, right?
Yeah.
You have a way that you worship God, right? And if you get out, people just about it, right? But you go back to the fight. The way that people worship God, right? Different tribes have the way that they worship their own God, right?
Yeah, well, that same thing happened with all us, man. We had even the Native Americans. They came over here to Americans to so-called worship the Most High. But what happened in the long run? They started worshiping idols. They started going left-hand magic. Because there is a way to worship the Most High, but there's a wrong way too. You know, and that's what a lot of people is doing. And like I say, a lot of people that's western part of Africa, different parts of Africa, they are Israelites. You know. We are different from the indigenous Africa because when you go into history, you'll find out that, I don't know if I have the book on me, but it's a book I have that tell you that how the Africans knew how to differentiate between us and them. When they sold us to the white man, they took us down to the war. You know about, what the guy name is? King Duharmony? He was a king in Africa. He's the one that made the contractual agreement with the white man to sell Israelites into slavery. He was one of the kings that did that. Right along with the Arabs. The Arabs built the slave ships. You know?
So like, how do you believe in the group that I told you which is like
Right. Now for that. Well, it doesn't. You heard what he said, right?
Somebody flying tonight, there's nowhere to be found. I've been praying that the rain don't fall.
you will know that if you of Christianity and all this stuff, right? The slaves will not allow you to read the Bible.
Right. It was used as a control mechanism for who was in power. You know, the so-called white man was in power, so we can read, there's stories that we can read other books, we can read other things, but they didn't want us to read the Bible. Why? Because the Bible, it was our book for one, and they told us who we were, or who we still is, man. And they didn't want us to read the Bible because we use this as power, control. They use other people that look like us and control us to their attack, you know? Like Revelation, the 13th chapter, is one of us so-called white man used about obeying our master, like you were saying, obeying those who are in power, all right? But I know where you're going at. Because let me tell you, this book is not about so-called white man, right? This book is written other so-called other Israelites, all right? So the Spirit was given to them on high to write those different books, man. You know? To write those different books. You know? Go ahead. I want to show you. So here's that. Go back to the first question you had about King James.
And the slave Bible, actually, the slave Bible was different. Everything that was different, it was different. That's the slave Bible was different.
Got it right here. The slave Bible from the 1800s omitted key passages that could incite rebellion. On display now at the museum.
This shows you who's the God. The so-called white man. The Lord put him on earth as a physical counterpart of the devil. Only the devil would do that and to chastise and usurp authority and power over people to manipulate the words of the Lord, man. Which these pastors do the same thing. They manipulate the Bible. But now on the planet Earth, the Lord has put true teachers out here to teach the people, really these people, the Bible, man. And to tell these other nations out here what's going to happen to them. Now go ahead.
On display now at the Museum of the Bible in Washington, D.C. is a special exhibit centered on a rare Bible from the 1800s that was used by British missionaries to convert and educate slaves. What's notable about this Bible is not just its rarity, but its content, or rather the lack of content. It excludes any portion of text that might inspire rebellion or liberation.
Even this book here tell you that when the so-called white man docked the shores of West Coast Africa, he knew who he was getting. He knew the people he was getting. All right? And what he did, he used the Bible as power because he knew these people was a heavenly people that they believe in the true power, man. So it's on it right there. What's your weakness or what's your the thing that you love so much against you, man. Which the Most High did it.
Yeah.
Because the Lord tell you that he used now so-called white man as a sword to chastise us for our disobedience. You know?
About 90% of the Old Testament is missing, and 50% of the New Testament is missing, Schmidt says. Put in another way, there are 1,189 chapters in a standard Protestant Bible. This Bible contains only 232 chapters.
And another thing, if you was a slave master, right, and you had slaves, and you know your slaves are supposed to rule over you, would you tell them that? Would you tell your slaves, you know, you're supposed to have me as slave and this, that? You wouldn't tell them that, right? Right, you would do whatever it takes to keep your slaves in that condition, right? But that's what happened to. That's what the brother said. These people knew they had Israelites in captivity. He got the proof too. If they knew this our power, they were going to do what they can to let us not come back to this. That's why one way to give us these proverbs and proverbs by calling us black, calling us African American, because you know Africa was invaded by British conquerors, right? Even to this day, Britain runs Africa, lock, stock, and barrel. British. We're gonna get into it, but what I want to say is, that's what Africa is named after. It's called white person, man. His brother was named after Asian, just like America. They use that term black. Nobody out here, nobody black. Nobody's this color. Now you have different shades of brown people, right? And everybody has a nationality. That's why when it comes to our people, I'm from Africa. I'm a black man. When you ask them the hard facts, what part of Africa are you from? You told me I'm from Africa. You know? You admitted you said you know you're Israelite, right? Well, why would we ask you what you was? You said Africa.
Where you from, buddy? Yeah, they got traditions.
What, 70 AD?
watch the if you watch the movie about Egypt, right? And you see all the black people and the Ethiopian, you know, that's what all the
He told you the truth.
Right, now, this Exodus, according to the scriptures 11 and 7, it says, but against any of the children of Israel shall not a dog move his tongue against man of peace, that ye may know how the Lord do it put a difference between the Egyptians and Israel. But let's,
Because the Egyptians represented the Africans.
yeah,
It's a difference between.
turn it around.
It's a difference between.
Turn it around.
Hey, I'll give me that book with him. It's a difference between us
And them.
and Africans, man. These are the African tribes. That's why we don't get our people don't get along with Africans, man. No, but you got a different vibe on you. You know, you got a different spirit. I think it's about the spirit right now. It's not about the outward appearance, what we can see. It's about the spirit of a man. You know, and your spirit will lie up with this nation right here. Because you know, at the end of the day, what I wanted to tell you too, because you made me remind me of something. The Israelites are scattered in all these nations. That's the funny part. You mean you're going to look like all those nations. You're going to speak to the nations, but their spirit goes back to this, man. Right? Through the manipulation of seeds going down, you might have an Israelite that looks like a so-called white man. And the spirit goes back to Israel, you know?
Like, don't touch her. This is my girlfriend. Oh, look at this.
Hey, you said, let me make sure I heard you clear, right? You said that the Ark of the Covenant was brought from Israel to Ethiopia, right? Where did I say that in the Bible? No. In the Bible I'm talking about. What scripture says that the Ark of the Covenant came from Israel to Ethiopia?
I don't know about the
That's not something.
We go off this.
Certain things get lost through translation, verbal translation. They get changed over time. You ain't never did that experiment when you told a secret and passed it around the class. Shit changed. I got that definition.
This Hosea chapter 8, verse 8. Which,
Because it's going into Ham. Now, you know who Ham is? Ham, the progenitor of the Africans. The one who the African nations come out of. And I was about to tell you how the so-called Negroes don't come from the same people. I don't know. Think about it. We got a whole different spirit than real Africans. You know, Africans the one who got the brown slippers with the new gold type sweatpants and the silk soccer shirt. It's not our spirit. Sandals.
We don't look like Sudanese.
Right, it's a difference between them, but you got
Even like Nigeria, Sierra Leone, Lagos, all those different parts of Africa, those are Israelites. They're just living in the African, not even living in the African state of mind, but a lot of them are Israelites.
no, we're not African. We're Israelites. Right now.
Damn! I'm gonna say this. Cleaning up an even little benefit. So-called American, the so-called blacks in America, they're not African. They're not African.
This is a book, bro.
Israelites, man.
That's a book.
Black woman, man, and child. That was the. I'm gonna say this. For instance, somebody get this for me real fast. Then it's gonna set up. It's gonna set up my point. I'm about to make to you.
this the book from Babylon to Timbuktu. All right? It's page 84. It says in the year 65 BC, that's B. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem.
Where?
Jerusalem is a people before a place. All right?
Really, it was these tribes, these three tribes
The
right
southern
here.
tribe. The house of Judah. It says Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governance of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa.
So where the so-called Negroes, the so-called West Indians and Haitians,
Listen,
the so-called these three tribes right here, and then you made the point earlier. You made a beautiful point earlier. You got these. Now, understand. Put up a picture too. You have Africa right here. You have Israel. You have Europe up there. When General Vespasian and son Titus came down from the north, where's the only place to run? The south, right? Into Africa. Now you made the point earlier, which was the truth. You said white people couldn't go into Egypt. Why? Why? Because their skin color was stick out like a sore thumb, right? But it says that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, showing you that we're not from Africa. We're from Israel, the place they call Israel, which was called the land of Canaan. It was called Canaan back then. Canaan. So that's my point I want to make. So if me and you got together and we moved to Malaysia, right? For 20 years, does that make us from Malaysia? No, I'm from New Orleans. You from wherever you're from, at, right? We just stayed in the place for a period of time. So the same thing, real quick, the same thing with these people. These people fled into Africa for a period of time, right? They set up agriculture, they set up schools, set up different things for their people from 1,500 years until the so-called white man took them down through slavery, the Africans. Because it was a based on the conglomerate nation took them down. The Africans, the Arabs, you know, and the so-called white man. Check this out. Give me Luke 2 and 20. This event, this actual event, that's a theme, bro. This actual event happened in the Bible. The Lord told about this. The Lord told our people that it's going to happen 45 years before it happened, man.
That's Luke 20.
Okay, Luke 20,
21 and 20.
all around the 2012.
It's Luke 21 and 20. It says, Luke 21 and 20. And when ye shall see Jerusalem come past with armies.
Let me read that again.
This is biblical history. The Lord, I bet you it's red letter, right? It's red letter.
Let me read it. Same thing. Now this book, this is scriptures. Now that's the scripture. It says in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies. Let's read that again.
It says, and when ye shall see Jerusalem come past with armies.
Jerusalem is a people before a place. Why would this get Maccabees in that so he can know Jerusalem is talking about Israel? It says in the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. Okay? Which is Israel. That's the capital of Israel. And I got Galatians 4:20 to show you that. It says in 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Jewish state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governance of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people, the remaining of the people. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it has been estimated that over 1 million Jews fled into Africa, fleeing Roman persecution for the armies. Now, there's a prophecy right here that we're speaking about.
It says, and once again, Luke 21 and 20. When ye shall see Jerusalem come past with armies, then know that the desolation thereof is nigh. It says, then let them which are in Judea flee to the mountains.
You know the mountains, if the armies are coming from the north, Israel sits on the banks, Africa sits right below it. You can't go to the north. What's the only place to run in? Into Africa. What they have in Egypt? They have mountains, right? It's a mountain region. Go ahead.
It says, and let them which are in the midst of it depart out, and let not them that are in the countries enter therein.
Yeah, don't go back in there.
So, I see you guys really
This is the only thing you can reach.
a question I have is that, and whenever I ask the pastor this,
Okay.
they can't answer my question.
Okay.
In the Bible, it says a lot that God sent the people of Israel to go to the city and massacre everyone there. Do you believe that David was killed?
Yes, it's indeed. They was being killed today. You
Yes.
believe that? Abortion. You believe
Hey,
that?
get it with David say he throw their babies against the stone.
That's real. Check this out. The Psalms 137. The Psalms 137 and 7. Check this out. Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom.
Edom is the so-called white man. That's their nationality according to the Bible.
Egypt.
Edom is Esau.
Exodus 9, man. Matthew 2.
Do you believe that
Ezekiel 94.
I got you.
Ezekiel 94. Watch
This Ezekiel 9 verse 4. It says in the
Go up to 3, come down.
all right.
Yes, again, actually, if you direct your own movie, can anybody tell you how to, what you gonna do in course and what you gonna do in your own movie? No. Answer the question. A simple question. Yes or no? If you made a movie, could anybody tell you as a director how you want your movie to be? Yes or no? No. Yes or no? Read that.
It says Ezekiel 9 and 3.
This is the Lord talking to the angel, right?
It says, and the glory of God of Israel was gone up from the cherub, whereupon he was to the threshold of the house which he called to the man clothed with linen, which had the writings and inkhorn by his side. And the Lord said unto him, go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the forehead of the men that sigh and cry.
That mark right there, it goes back to the word of tall. The word tall means to be, Wada means to be exempt from judgment. All right? So set a mark or set a mark of knowledge on the people that in their forehead to be exempt from judgment. Go ahead.
It says that side and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right? So you're gonna have a people, even back then, even to this very present day, you're gonna have a people that's signed and crying for all abominations that be done. Homosexuality, injustice, you name it. You don't have people out here crying into the Lord to do something about it, man. It was happening back then, so let's see what the Lord's gonna do about that place, man.
It says, and to the others he said in mine hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite.
You know what the word smite means?
You kill.
It means kill.
You want to get that word or you want to All right. It says, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly old and young.
Old and young.
Both maids and little children.
Both young women and little children.
And women. But come not near any man whom is the mark.
Don't kill no man that has the mark of me, the knowledge of me. It's gonna happen again. Guess what? Give me
Did America, when America got and bought slaves over, you think they killed children?
Fucking right.
Okay, then.
So why can't happen in the
Answer
Bible?
your
Why can't happen in the
question.
Bible? Why can't happen in the Bible?
Guess who? Hey, give me Isaiah 45:7. Guess who's making them do it though? The law. Hey, you don't really know the law like you think you know the law. Give me the one that said I kill, I make a lie.
This Isaiah.
Check it out.
Hold on, listen.
That's an insanity.
But who's making them do it though? Who's making them do it? Who's making them do it? You have a Western understanding of the Lord. You yourself gotta sit down one day.
Deuteronomy 32.
Really get down. Matter of fact, you need true teachers to teach you the Bible because
39.
32.
Well, who's making basically those people do that? Right. Why? Who's making them do that though?
Okay. Before you knew about the Bible, right?
Yeah.
Before your forefathers, right? Came from Africa down here. We didn't know anything about Bible, right?
Hey, I know where you're going at.
Yeah.
I know where you're going. You want to say that the white man wrote the Bible or used the Bible to use against him, right? Which is true. But guess what? Guess who's
Where you at with it?
I'm trying to get you to understand this. Just because for our own disobedience, who made him do it?
I got something.
Who put the spirit on the so-called white man to do what he did? Before I just
I got something for y'all.
I don't think
Give me.
I got Baruch 4. I got Baruch 4.
Give me that. Give me
That's
that.
what I
real
had
quick.
to.
Give me Deuteronomy 28:1 and 50.
You got it now. You got it.
And then I roll. I want you to listen. You're on point, but you just gotta. You kind of little off a little bit. Go ahead.
This one real quick.
Yeah, let it roll.
This Baruch 4, starting at 6. It said, ye was...
You gotta start at one because the one the book is for the Israelites.
All right.
But because of our disobedience,
That's why.
our power said, okay, so hold on. Our power said, look, what the brother about to get, I gave y'all laws, statutes, commandments, the way to live. If y'all live this way,
Yeah.
bless y'all. But if y'all go off on what I said, I'm gonna put these curses on y'all. I'm gonna make y'all go into slavery.
Deuteronomy
You know the
28.
transatlantic slave trade in the scriptures.
Yeah.
Now, the brother about to read how this book is for us.
Yeah.
But because we went off our power, said, okay, since y'all want to be like these heathens, I'm gonna cast y'all off into these other nations. I'm gonna let y'all serve them since y'all don't want to serve me. That's why we're in the situation we're in now. You got
This is Baruch 4:1. It says, this is the book of the commandments of God, and the law that endures forever. All they that keep it shall come to life, but such as leave it shall die. Turn thee, O Jacob, and take hold of it.
Jacob, before his name was changed to Israel, his name was Jacob. And then the Most High changed his name from
Israel.
Jacob to be Israel, which is Yasha'Allah in Hebrew, to mean prince of the power. Now Jacob had 12 sons, or Israel had 12 sons. That's where you get the 12 tribes, right? Now it says, take heed, O Jacob. So this is the words that the Israelites are supposed to take heed.
It says, walk in the presence of the light thereof, that thou mayest be illuminated. So, you know, we could be that light on the hill that can't be hid.
Now, to prove this our book, watch what
It says, give not thine honor to another, nor the things that are profitable unto thee to a strange nation.
This is the honor that's given to us. It's not from no other nation.
Nope.
The other nations took it and used it against us. Going back to the point, why you think we couldn't read the Bible in slavery? Because they understood this was our power.
We can read everything else back then. We can read the Bible.
Hold on. You
Let's
gotta
talk
finish
about the Bible. Go ahead.
Finish this.
It said, O Israel, happy are we,
Happy are we,
for the things that are pleasing to God are made known to us.
they made known unto us.
It said, be of a good cheer, my people, the memorial of Israel.
Right? You got it.
And this is the point. Ye were sold to the nations, not for your destruction, but because ye were moved, because ye moved God to wrath, and ye were delivered unto the enemy.
That's the point. Because we wasn't, he didn't set us up.
Oh, yeah,
I'm gonna keep going.
He didn't choose us to just put us in slavery. He chose us to rule these other nations because he sold us to the other nations. That's why.
It says, for ye provoke him that made you by sacrificing unto devils, and not to God.
Exactly. The white people worship Jesus. The white, that's not the true son of the Most High.
Yeah.
That's not him. If you go to a funeral, right? Say a family member of yours passed away, and you go to the funeral, and you know you got the pictures at the funeral of the person in the casket, right? Say you go to that funeral and say a family member of yours passed away, right? Your uncle or somebody. Just saying. You walk up in there, they got your uncle, a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes. Would you feel some type of Asian man? Would you feel some type of way? Would you say that's all right? It's just a picture.
Fuck that.
No, it don't matter, right? It don't matter. That's why this shit right here matter.
matters.
It's not
You
the
know
true
why?
image of the law.
You know why? You know why it matters? It matters for truth's sake.
That's right.
It matters for truth's sake.
And he went ahead and gave descriptions of what he looked like, so you could discern that that's
And if I could also add, when we came out of Egypt, we didn't even want to get our minds right. We started worshiping golden calves and shit. So we always been a rebellious and just fucked up minded people, man. But the Lord still dealt with us because he made a promise unto Abraham.
Say, you ain't get that definition of ham for him.
Oh, you don't get that ham?
Yeah, give me the ham. You kind of jumping around.
There's biblical, which means a collection of books. Many men was given a task of so many so it's biblical, all right? Which means a collection of books. And the books makes up the men that the Spirit of the Lord was put on to write in the book. Bible said, give me Isaiah 8:1. All right? To write in the book according to the Spirit of the Lord. And get that in 2 Peter 2.
man. You know something. You never hear this many scriptures in your life, man. You know it's something special.
That was given.
This ain't your pastor in the church, man. You know?
This Isaiah 8 verse 1. It said, moreover, the Lord said unto me.
Right, and this Isaiah, which is the son of Amos, he's a prophet of the Lord. Go ahead.
It said, take thee a great robe.
Yup, a great robe. The book represents the robe, all right? Lo, I come in a volume with a book that's written of me.
And back then, they used to write on scrolls.
Scroll.
You got a roll of paper.
You look at that roll, it means scroll, or writing therein. Go ahead.
It says, take thee a great robe and write.
Right.
And it with a man's pen.
You're writing it with a man's pen. Because some people gonna say, oh, a man wrote that. Well, what a man didn't write. What he didn't write. He wrote your check. He wrote the newspaper. What the Spirit of the Lord still deal with. It said, write what with in the roll with a man's pen. Because most people gonna say, oh, man wrote that. Well, the Lord told his prophet, write with a man's pen. He told Edris, write. He told Edris, write 40 books. Go ahead.
This is backing up what he said. Now, the Most High, everybody, give me the one song real quick about said, raise the man who covers you.
All right, that's about the song.
Right. The Most High is the one that basically wrote the blueprint and everything, but he got men to publicize it. Because guess what? The Lord's not gonna come and talk to me and you. Right, but he works with spiritual men that he's dealing with. He don't deal with every Tom, Dick, and Harry out here, man. He's dealing with a special group of men out here. Bring it out real fast.
This Psalm 68 and 11, it says the Lord gave the word.
The Lord gave the word, meaning all his thoughts, everything that he thought of to write in the conglomerate, he gave it to men. This is what I want to happen. Because why? He don't need to write nothing. I'm the big boss, big go home, the general, big general. I'm gonna get men. And other people do what I want them to do. Go ahead.
A blueprint, huh?
Yeah.
When you building something, the man who want the architect, he write the blueprint, but who actually go out and build the people that he got purpose. Right. Psalm 16:11, it says the Lord gave the word, and great was the company of those that published it.
Declared it. Made it open to the people.
Isaiah was one of those men back then. Now this is the one that's gonna answer everything he said. Real quick. You got a little small?
This is 2 Peter 1 verse 20. Knowing this first, that no prophecy of the scripture is of any private interpretation.
Because it's coming from the Most High. Right?
You can't interpret your own mind to put you on a
For the prophecy came not in old time by the will of man, but holy men of the Most High spake as they were moved by the Holy Ghost.
The Most High put spirit on them to write exactly what he wanted to write. Even King James.
That's right.
We gotta go back to King James on it. I got some napalm to show you. Go ahead.
He can't deny it.
I saw you do this, right?
Yeah.
So, I tell people that when you can read that Martin was a prophet.
No.
What that is?
Hey,
Jeremiah 23, huh?
The kings in the Bible.
Jeremiah
Jeremiah 23, 25.
Yeah, I got it.
He's a false prophet.
Yes.
Junior, senior,
He's a false
the
prophet.
third,
Hey man, I'm gonna say this real fast. Hey, tell him. He might want to start messing with me. He might want to start with the king.
Martin Luther King.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna walk off after you say that. They gonna be fucked up.
The reason I say I believe that Martin Luther King, our promotions were like prophets.
No, they're not in the book.
They wasn't prophets of the Lord.
I mean,
A lot of them are false prophets.
I mean, like maybe.
No shit.
Hold on. This is Martin Luther King.
Hey, if you do me this favor, if you stay here long enough, I'm gonna go after them. Stay here long enough. Stay here long enough. After the King James thing, I'm gonna go to Martin Luther King and he's gonna trip you out.
Okay. The last stuff I'm going to say is
That's my tutor. No, what is that?
Okay. You never what? Okay.
Who that is, LT? Take it back. Okay, so he was a high known power in Africa. All right, cool. That's cool.
So, in the very good stuff that we can say, a white man came to Africa, right? Google it. You say, a white man came to Africa. Told them, let's close our eyes and pray, right? So we open up our eyes, we have the Bible, and they have the Bible. We have the Bible, and they have the map.
What's scripture that?
Yeah, because
You got it, bro.
just that fast, they manipulated and took the land right up under your nose. Man. You know, I understand.
Yeah, that wasn't no scripture. He was a powerful speaker.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I mean, look what happened. Look what happened when he came over here.
it was like they Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, I understand. This is what I want to find out real fast. The backup that the Lord deals with men now. He deals with spiritual men. Not everybody out here, not the kings, those guys who are the Lord is never dealing with those cats, man. This is 2nd Ezra 14 and 42 says.
In 2nd Ezra 14 and 42, it says the highest gave the understanding unto 5 men. And they wrote the wonderful visions of the night that were told.
One more time, I think he ain't get that.
It said the highest, which is the Lord.
Yeah, the Most High.
He gave the understanding unto 5 men.
He gave the understanding to 5 men.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And they wrote the wonderful visions of the night that they were told.
They was told to write from the Most High. Right? Go ahead.
Which they knew not.
They didn't even know what to write. Go ahead.
That's a bad scripture.
And they set 40 days, and they wrote in the day and at night.
Yeah.
They ate bread. As for me, I spake in the day, and I held my tongue by night. In 40 days they wrote 204 books. And it came to pass, when the 40 days were fulfilled, that the highest spake, saying, the first that thou hast written, published openly.
Yeah, the first book that y'all hold on. Real quick. The first book that y'all written, published it openly. Go ahead.
That the worthy and the unworthy may read it.
So they got people out here that's unworthy that the Lord wants to. Hey, go buy this book. But you don't have the understanding of it. So give it to the people openly. Go ahead. Okay, real quick. Go ahead.
But keep the 70 last.
Keep the 70 last. Go ahead.
Keep the 70 last, that thou mayest deliver them only to such as be wise amongst the people who got the word of the Lord.
The prophets, man.
The prophets. I got another one.
Do you think that people
Ain't no prophets.
do you think that
No, listen, not close. Actually, according to, give me real quick, and we're gonna get back on that. Give me Daniel 12 and 1. Those guys like that, because a lot of them. Yeah, a lot of them guys like the Jay-Z's, and those people in the world, they know about us and what we're about. They know who the name of the Lord is. They would never get out here and do what we do.
They got a gag on.
Yeah, they got gag orders. What I want to say is the devil has a receipt for them, man.
That's right.
They're puppets. They're told to say what to do, man. And they can't. You know, we're not governed by nothing. We don't have a governor on us, man. That's right.
Come on.
Yeah.
Me too.
No, I understand. I've been there. I know that.
That's not their land.
You know,
According to the scriptures, that's not their land.
real quick.
so like are the Jewish
Hold on,
Yeah, let me
let
get
me get
that.
that so we don't change things.
You know, that's a whole other. I want to knock this stuff out real fast. Go ahead.
This Daniel's 12 and 1. It says, and at the time shall Michael stand up, the great prince which standeth for the children of thy people. It says, and there shall be a time of trouble such as never was since there was a nation. It says, even to the same time, and at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone that shall be found written in the book. It says, and many of them that sleep in the
One of these now, she want me to wait on one of a kind, so you gotta taste it. Granddad died, knew I would make it. I'm a real one, you can't fake it.
a product of Martin Luther King right there.
This was something the white man gets.
Go ahead.
It says, and many, I'm gonna go up a little bit. It says, thy people shall be delivered, every one that shall be found written in the book, and many of them that sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, some to everlasting light, and some to shame and everlasting contempt.
And ones like Jay-Z, Lil Wayne in the world, they're gonna wake up in the kingdom to everlasting contempt and shame.
Right.
Because they had a chance to do right, they had a chance to tell the people, to wake our people up to who they was, but they didn't. For the money, for the bag, right? For the fame and glory of this piece of shit kingdom. This piece of shit thing. Hey, let's get this. I want to get into that Martin King thing. I'm trying to give it back to you, man. Yeah, that was a, hold on, real quick. I want to. Yeah, but it's a difference. That word was mistranslated right there. That's supposed to be thou shalt not murder. There's a difference between murder and kill.
Yeah.
You know the difference between murder and killing somebody? No, it's not. If I murder you, it's an unjust act. But the Most High, it's an act where the Most High tell you to go kill people.
Sure.
Justly.
A whole village of people, including kids.
And
It's a
We
difference.
read that.
Now, if you was a man in your home, not doing nothing, I come in there and I shoot you, that's an unjust act.
Right now, in 2020, right? In 2020, right?
Yeah.
If you tell you to go and kill that man, right? And tell you that God's coming to you.
No. Nah, we dealing with a whole different time frame. The time frame back then was when the Lord actually dealt with men. We was dealing with Israel. You know? And we getting ready to come back at that time when his son gonna give us the order to do that. But I'm gonna say this.
Actually came down.
Huh?
Actually came down to 2020.
You said what actually changed?
Because you said that mother is an unjust.
Right.
And killing is when you're instructed by God to do some right thing.
Right.
Okay, so what changed from then till now? Because right now, right, if your pastor tells you to go and kill a person,
I'm not gonna happen.
I got a precept.
What changed was the time frame, the captivity that we're in, and the orders that still stood. Because the Lord tell you, because the Lord tell you in the scriptures, wait ye upon me, till I rise you up to the prey. It's not. We can't go on our own acts. You know what I'm saying? Want to take to the roof like Malcolm, right? Want to palm that thing in the hand that Malcolm had looking at the blind. You know? It's not the time frame. We're in the time frame. It's a different time frame. We under captivity, but we don't have it. We have no power. You understand? When you read the Bible, the so-called white man was given the power of the sword, right? Anything that has to do with military might, swordsmanship, guns, knives, he has the power. Do you believe that? That the so-called white man is a bad man with the guns, weapons, destruction, killing? We have no power. That's why the Lord told us in the Bible, he said, Jacob's our worm. We look at a worm has no defense mechanism. It has nothing to burn off enemies. That's the state that we're in. We have no power. That's why we both of the Most High. We see the Most High and his son will do. You know? Right now. Go ahead.
It is to back you up because when you go into Daniel, it's prophecy, like we were saying. They're going to different kingdoms that was going to rule, right? Now, this one we about to read was talking about the rulership of the white man going to in different times because he changed the times of God. It's Daniel 7:25. And he shall speak great words against the Most High and shall wear out the saints of the Most High.
The saints of the Most High are the Israelites. He pours out slavery. He pours out BET, hip-hop, black culture.
9 to 5.
Huh? That's how he pours out, man. Right through the 1986, 1985 to the dope era, crack era. He pours out, man. Huh? Yeah. hip hop was set up to dumb the Negroes that told them really to dumb the whole world now. And on the other side of the spectrum, we use rock and roll to dumb the people around the white side, man. We talking about the so-called white men, the ones that's in power. You know what the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Wahlberg, shit? Okay.
That boy says,
There you go.
Okay.
You got good stuff. All right. You've been asking us a lot of questions.
This is what white man did. It says to tell you why we can't just do what we did. It says, and he shall think to change terms and laws. And they shall be given into his hand into a time by the time.
I'm gonna say this, going back into why Sissy was going earlier. Don't get it twisted. The so-called white man got in this book. He changed certain things, but overall he didn't corrupt the fullness of the full glory of the Bible, because this Bible was written in riddles, it was written in parables, and similitudes, things like that. So the white man couldn't fully corrupt the Bible, man. Because if the white man wrote the Bible, why does the Bible say that he's going into slavery?
Right.
Why does the Bible say?
I said, if the white man wrote the Bible, why does it? Because people say the white man wrote the Bible. Well, King James was a so-called white man. Which King James wasn't a white man.
He didn't write the Bible.
Nah, he approved. He didn't write it. He just didn't write it.
He just translated it from
He was the king. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get the pretty English.
When that happens, right, they worship based on their own interpretation.
No.
Proper interpretation.
What? I'm asking, what did King James get his inspiration from? What Bible? It was many Bibles written back then. But which one was the strongest? That King James said he could take the translations from the writer and write the King James. What inspiration? What book on the Bible he took to get the inspiration from? What Bible? You know? Okay. Back then you had several so-called all those Bibles. Which one, if you know the history of King James, which one he felt that was the closest to the strongest validity of the Bible that could be
Strongest version. Yep.
Strongest version. You know the name of that Bible? It's called the Geneva Bible. Geneva. Which King James got? He got I forgot how many interpreters. 70, 60 or 70 interpreters. 60 to 70 strong Hebrew interpreters, man. And he took to actually translate the Bible over. Yeah. Huh?
So if that amount of people is just people want to
right.
Don't think that, I believe that
King, he might have, I mean, we don't know. So I'm gonna say this too. Because even to this very day, a lot of it is faith-based, man. You gotta have faith. You gotta have faith in things too, man. You know?
I have a faith in my culture.
What's your Bible for your culture? Or what's your God?
That's what I'm trying to find out. But there are words there, right? In the actual word, right? In my tradition, the name for God is Chief.
Chief?
Yeah. Which means God. It means God. It means God. So like, just because I'm speaking another language doesn't mean that I'm not talking about God, right? So
same name you doing.
so like, once we pass that home, right? Okay. What I'm trying to explain is that before the Bible, before any of this, right? Africans were peaceful and yet we had a culture, we had a structure of how we worship God. own culture, ethics, and our own tradition. We learn the language, right? It's just like over here, they have African, they have all the
That's paganism.
Yeah.
we had all the right. But now, when the white man came and brought the English language, right? When the white man came and brought the English language and all that, right? One thing that the white man did not understand is black magic.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
But that
What we had
The so-called white man did it. He did it. You know why I say
take the
that?
wheel, they take you
Reason why I say
somewhere.
that
We wouldn't
because
be able to go.
one of the first nations that he got to understand it was from Africa.
That's right.
Understand it, but he got it from the African, so-called African.
So, what black magic is?
Yeah.
What black magic is?
I mean, like, black magic has been there for years.
What is it? Like, I ain't saying I love
It is.
the picture.
It's just like, I can use a powder, voodoo, I can do all that.
That's called sorcery, all right?
So,
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you.
Enchantments.
It's called sorcery and enchantment.
Witchcraft.
So now,
That's
Check it
witchcraft.
out, check it out, though. Check it out.
St. John chapter 4, verse 24. The Most High God is a spirit, and they that worship him must worship him in spirit and in truth.
Not in black magic.
so, like, when you go to Israel, right? They have a culture, Indian. Indian, they have a culture, right? So we were using culture, right? And disrespect my culture and tell me that my culture is superior, right? And then your culture is better.
Yeah, man, it happened in the Bible, man. It happened in the Bible with, who that was? He made the text
Hey,
Got the serpent, he's trying to make the serpent.
I was not dealing with the lady. He said, ye know not what ye worship. That's the same thing. They're like, look, this what we worship is the power of all. Like, so he put a culture of whatever.
So what I'm saying is, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. What I'm saying is, from a spectrum, what you're saying is, when you look at, I honestly believe the so-called Africans over in Nigeria, they all Israelites. It's just what they're doing on the culture they call themselves worshiping the Most High. They're doing it through. It's called social. All those things like black magic, voodoo, Ouija boards, and all that shit, that's left hand shit. So the Most High don't do that. Right. Give me back what I told you real fast, Isaiah 45.
Okay.
So that's from a point that you gotta understand, you gotta get to understand that the Most High, he works both sides. Right?
I got you.
I'm gonna ask you real quick. When I bring up Satan to you, what do you think Satan takes command from? Satan. You know the devil? You know the world, the devil?
We're going to take orders from
Who do you think he takes orders from? The devil. You don't know? Okay.
You believe he take orders though? All right.
What you think about the
You
devil?
understand what I said? Lucifer. Lucifer, Satan. Who you think? You think Satan? Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say it in a Christian standpoint. Do you think Satan and God fighting each other?
All right.
Okay.
All right.
You don't believe in them?
Well, I'll tell you. Satan actually takes orders from the Most High. God, when the one that even called God, he takes orders from. Satan gets orders from the Most High. But I'm gonna say this: all that black magic, all that sorcery, the Most High, the Most High is about both of them, man. But when people does it, call themselves worshiping the Most High, that's not worshiping the Most High. You don't worship.
Let me get this first.
Yeah, knock it out real
Let me get
fast.
this first. This Isaiah 45 and 7. And this is the Most High. I form the light and create dawn. I make peace and create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. So
One more time for it. One more time.
it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
The Lord said he's creating evil. He did that, right? So what you think about it?
It's in. This right here.
Okay, so one last thing. I see you guys talking about okay. So when you see every year we have a festival, right?
It's crazy. Questions about killing the children. Should have been dead.
They come out, they know what's happening, right? You say that God
Depending on what y'all worship.
They worshiping a man.
Every once a year,
King.
do y'all
giving homage to the king?
Yeah, to the king.
Are you giving homage to the king, or you giving homage to a deity?
The land? Who the land? Their mother nation.
The land.
I mean,
The land chief.
so when you worship the land, are there statues involved? Are there spirits, y'all? I mean, what are you doing? Okay.
different gods of the land.
Like the sun god? Like the sun god?
That's not. According to the Bible, that's.
Phoenix bird.
You say they got one
all.
God.
I mean, I'm gonna say this too, though. I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna be fair. Now, if you are a real African or another nation, you can do what you want to do. When you of another nation, you can go worship a head of cabbage, a penny. You know, another nation can do what they want. When it comes to the nation of Israel, we have one true power that we supposed to worship. You understand what I'm saying? When you a true African, you're an Arab, you're a so-called white man, whatever. When you of those other nations, you can do what you want to do.
Yeah.
Go do it. When it comes to these people, the Most High has a strict order for these people. You're supposed to worship. You're supposed to only worship Him and His Son only. Nothing else.
I got you. How do you worship? Look, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. I praise God. I praise God. It's John 4:20. It says, our fathers worshipped in this mountain. And ye say that in Jerusalem is the place where men ought to worship. What Jerusalem is? That's a people before the people. That's Israel. All right? Who is the king of Israel? Get Isaiah 43:15. It says, and then Jesus, whom you so call, which that's not his name, his biblical name is Yahweh, Yahweh Shah. All right? We worship Yahweh. We worship Yahweh and Yahweh Shah, which is God, Jesus to the earth. You understand that? It says, woman, believe me, the hour cometh when ye shall neither in this mountain nor yet at Jerusalem worship the Father. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship. For salvation is of the Jews. We know what we worship.
Yes, sir.
But that lady didn't know what she worshiped.
Even back then, you know, it wasn't the beat. Even back then, you had men like Moses that actually had the first thing I could say was like vets. Like, look, my power is true, and then another nation said their power is true. So they had made a bet where they threw the rods on the ground. Yeah. And the guy threw his shit on the ground, ain't nothing happened. when Moses threw his on the ground, it actually turned into a serpent, man.
So,
I call that spiritual power.
Spiritual power, black man, completely different.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now we can't have real fun. Yes.
Not now. Not now.
No.
Not now, but it's going to happen.
I can pay cheap. I think at the point in life, you have to go and study like an African culture, right?
We do. What you think?
To understand
We do.
the real tradition,
The black man.
I'm sure you people that understand the word
Left hand. Left hand. Those different deities. I'm gonna use a broad statement, not just a point out effort. When these other nations go into these different gods, Ishtar and Baal and all these different gods, all of them go back to one or two different gods. And most of them go back to Satan.
Yep.
Okay? I'm just giving it to you straight. I mean, I know, I understand, I know how you feel. You might not agree. Bullshit. Because that guy, basically that guy said he's Jesus Christ, man.
Looking at him.
Huh?
You gonna plant some land.
You don't believe in miracles?
Of course we do.
So you can say that all the time
It's about this, man. It's about this. Because, hey, let me tell you this, man. Just because you in the audience, you sitting there, you popping peppermints in your mouth, and you see him talking, hooping and hollering, and you have a person out of all the people that he gonna put the person that's wearing the yellow, you put hands on her. She couldn't walk at first. She all limp.
Like that.
She got the chicken wing on. All of a sudden he put her hand. And she good now.
She can drink a Coke and all that.
Couple days later, you go back to church. She works there, man. It's all bullshit.
Yeah.
So can you interpret? Can you give me the definition of a miracle example?
Oh shoot, I'll get you something.
Look at a miracle.
I'll get you.
Real miracle.
That's right.
Because we was once docile and basically had full ignorance of not knowing who our power was. Now look at us, man. Like I told you earlier, you haven't never seen a bunch of so-called young black men in our youth out here talking about the Lord.
That's right.
Talking about the Bible, all authority and power.
Man, that's
a miracle.
we
On
doing
a
it
Saturday, man.
charismatically, man.
On a Saturday, you have never seen this in your life. What's the miracle? Yes, it's a miracle, man. It's just one.
So like, do you believe
I'm talking about standpoint. Yeah, I know.
Let me tell you something. I want you, I hope you can understand. Where I'm coming from. Any pastor out here that has a mega church, any pastor out here that's on a medium called the TV,
Yep.
bought and paid for.
Yep.
I say that with all authority, man. They're bought and paid for.
Yep.
A lot of them are Masons, right? A lot of them guys are, bought and paid for. They're set up to teach you lies and keep you in a docile state, man.
What do you think about the
they just like
Yeah,
that.
they just like that, man.
They just like that.
They bought and paid for it.
What do you think about the Masons?
What you mean?
What about it?
What do you think?
You don't.
They're a bunch of flunkies, man.
They ain't us.
A bunch of
According to this,
And I'm gonna say this, really, the ones that so-called the black Masons are really flunkies. The
flunked
Prince
out.
Hall Masons, niggas a joke, man. Niggas a joke. Yeah, they
they gave each other Scottish right.
All Masons, the so-called black Masons, can't even join the white Masons in the Scottish Rite.
That's
Yeah,
right.
in the Yorkshire. You can't go to the Yorkshire Temple. Why is that? Because they're racist, it's racist and prejudice with your black ass, man. You a Mason?
So,
You a Mason?
Yeah.
You a
I
Mason?
never say that.
You a Mason, man.
Yeah,
You don't want to say it.
But
Go ahead, I got something. This is about those passages on Revelation 16. He was talking the whole time now. You know, go ahead.
Revelation 16 and 14. For they are the spirits of devils working miracles, which go forth unto the things of the earth.
So, in the book of Mason, man. Both of them homosexual. right? You know, it just is what it is, man.
Pedophiles,
You name it. Why in the churches, Christian church, Catholic, why is pedophilia running so rapid in that thing, man? Because they do a thing like you said earlier. You said black magic, right?
Yeah.
The so-called white pastors, they practice a thing called black magic. They said amongst black magic, the closest thing to purity is
Do as thou wilt.
The butthole of a
Crowley
little boy.
shit.
You know about that?
Sex magic.
Sex man.
You know about that? What is that?
How you gonna tell him it's not it, but you don't know?
Let me tell you this. Now this is the miracle that he was talking about. Because you actually believe in miracles. On the left hand side, they work in miracles. What? According to the devil, right? What you just read? They devils work in miracles. Now we're gonna show you the miracle on the right hand side. This is Zephaniah 3:19. It says 18. It says, I will gather them that are sorrowful for the solemn assembly, who are of thee, to whom the reproach of it was a burden. Because this whole world is a burden to these people, man.
That's right.
And the reproach. It says, behold, at that time I will undo all that afflict thee, and I will save her that haunted, and gather her that was driven out, and I will get them praise and fame in every land where they will have been put to shame.
That's a miracle right there.
And at that time will I bring you again, even into the time that I gather you. For I will make you a name and a praise among all the people of the earth when I turn back your captivity before your eyes, say Yahweh. And that's what he's doing. Here in the midst, get out of here, the devil. And here in the midst of turning his people back from captivity before the nation's eyes, man. And you know who see this? These people that's ruling in earth, man. That's why when the word Yahweh shall something come up, you are what? What they call it?
Anti-Semitic.
Yeah, you anti-Semitic. Yeah. Because they know our captivity is being returned in front of their eyes.
That's right,
man.
that's right.
And where we was made ashamed at, the Lord gonna give us fame, man.
That's right.
That's a miracle on the right hand side. Right in the land where they said, y'all was not my people.
I got you. Right here. This is the snippet of what he just said. This is Psalms 50 and 21. It said, these things as I done, and I kept silent. Right? Thou didst that I was altogether such as one as thyself. I will. It says 21. It says, these things has I done, and I kept silent. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself.
At the Lake Charles
Imagine ass up the black man.
Oh no.
These things, come on, man.
That bitch got louder, huh?
And the things he's talking about is the wicked basically holding themselves in charge like this is what we did unto these people.
It says, these things hast thou done, I kept silent. Talking about the so-called white man, right? Yeah. He dumbed us down, enslaved us, killed us all day long, you name it, all right? He said, these things hast thou done, I kept silent. The Most High said he kept silent. Yep. Thou didst that I was altogether such as one as thyself. You thought I was down with you. Yep. Right? But I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes.
There you go. That's a miracle.
That's right.
Hold on,
on the right hand side.
I got one too.
This is us getting in order right before our enemy's eyes.
There you go.
My brother.
Hey, like that.
You mind
what you learned? Huh? So you're African or Israelite? Are you both of them? Good man, come on, we talking a long time. He's clearly Israelite. Yeah, he's true.
You say you're an idiot like
You say you're an African-like?
Can't take this serious. This Isaiah 14.
Like a Monty Joe Young would brace.
This is Isaiah 14 and 2. It says, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids. And they shall take them captive, whose captive they were, and they shall rule over their oppressors.
Go ahead, put over.
Oh, well, hey, like it just said, man, we're gonna rule over our oppressors, man. And that's a miracle according to the scriptures, man. That's a miracle according to the Lord, man. That we can be in a position that we in right now and be on high, man. What it say in Deuteronomy, man? It said that right now we the tail and near the head, but that role gonna be reversed, man. You know?
This is Hosea 1, because this happening now. This that setting in order before the people's eyes, man. You know? It's and this also going back to what he was saying, how what I said, how we were scattered to the four corners, we lost who we was. Well, this prophecy where you fulfill right now. It's Hosea 1 and 9. It says, "Then said the Most High, call his name, Lo are me, for you are not my people, and I would not be your power." And that's what happened when we got cast off. Our power said he wasn't going to deal with us no more. It says, "Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people, there, so in the same place it shall be said unto them, ye are the sons of the living God." Right, Judge Joe, what his name is? Joe Brown. What he just said, man? Nah, that was Judge Mathis. He was, what he just said, yeah, that's the Israelites. You know? And they know who we are now. And what that place said, it said in the place you said we wasn't a people. Now you gotta think, all the captivities we've been in, Egypt, we knew it was the Israelites. Babylon, we knew it was the Israelites. Persian and Medes, we knew it was the Israelites. Greeks, we knew it was the Israelites. Rome, we knew it was the Israelites. Why we ain't know it was the Israelites? Right, over here in America, that's, hey, hit that movie, Bruce. What's your name, boy? Toby. Kunta, know your name, Toby. We got beat out of us. Psalms 83, you can grab that real quick.
It came back around.
It came as a spirit, it came back around. You know? But this is the place where our heritage got beat out of us, and it was said, you ain't no Israel, you ain't from the tribe of Judah, you a nigga. You a black, you know, or Afro-American. Yeah. You know, you got it, bro.
This Psalms 83 and I guess I'll start. Psalms 83 and 1. It says a song of Asaph. Keep thou not silence, O God, hold not thy patience, and be not still. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head.
And who hate us? On this tribe is 18 nations. One nation is chosen, the other 17 nations the heathens. They hate us because while one, we're the chosen people.
They hate us because they ain't us.
Because that's it. That's shit. They hate us because they ain't us. You got it, bro.
It says, going back also to Deuteronomy 7 and 6, man, we are that precious people unto the Lord, man. And they mad at that. It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Who the hidden ones? Us. It wasn't known that the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans was the 12 tribes. You see what was cat? That's why it's called the lost tribes of Israel. It was lost, in other words, hidden. Man. You see they consulted against us. G20 summits. You see these different meetings come together. What can we do to keep these people blind to who they are? You see, that's why they are pushed. That's why they are pushed. Should I give you a record deal if you teach your people to kill each other, sell drugs to each other? Travis Scott, I'll give you a burger if you put bacon on that bitch.
And Jake's supposed to be happy because Donald Trump letting a couple niggas out of jail. Right. Vote for me.
Right. Come on, man. It's crafty counsel. They're doing different things to keep you farther away from your power because they understand, like I said in Judah, these nations understand when we follow the laws, we won with our power.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this too. Even BLM, another way to keep you from your power, man. Black Lives Matter. The new Black Panther Party. All that shit keep you. It's all set up, man. You know, it's all set up. When you understand, when you start to understand the inner workings of that shit, how it's infiltrated, who's funding and financing it, you understand the whole broad picture, man. Right? And the broad picture about those organizations, they keep you docile and dumbed down and thinking that you have a voice, you have a place in this society, man. Right.
And all these Edomites do, they pacify you and pander to you, you know? That's all they do, man. And it made Jake still like Esau. Oh man, the white man ain't so bad. He do this. He came out and preached for us and walked with us and gave us a stimulus check. Yeah.
Oh, let's give him T.I. tip.
Yeah.
Let's give him killer Mike. D.L. Hughley.
Candace Owens.
You know, give you them paid off niggas, man.
Yeah.
And make you think you got a voice. You know? Make you think you getting somewhere in the society, man. You know what? Let's start taking all the journeys in the NBA.
Yeah.
Black Lives Matter.
They say vote on it.
Breonna Taylor. Let's give you all this bullshit, man.
Yeah.
And yet you haven't made a centimeter, an inch in the society, man. Yeah, because you gotta understand this, man. You can always play on their courts and fields, but you never be on their level, man.
Never.
Right? Those are the illusions they may ever give you. They may give you all these goddamn people, all these prestigious niggas with jewels and diamonds and fancy cars. It's all a goddamn illusion, man. All right?
When Diddy was trying to own the Panthers, him and I think Steph Curry was trying to come together and own the Panthers. Man, they got all that. They swept that bullshit under the rug. Man, they was like, man, we need people that's inside of our crew to own this with us, man.
Look what happened with Bill Cosby was trying to buy NBC. Now look where he at. They put a stop to that shit.
Hey, Michael Jackson on the whole Beatles discography. Look what happened to him.
When he owned
Right.
his
Yeah, look at Tory Lane trying to get his mask.
Right, you know?
He done shot a bit.
It says they have taken crafty counsel against our people and consulted against our hidden one. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance.
And if they saying that the name of Israel will be no more remembrance, they clearly tell you they know who the Israelites are. In order for you to identify, say we got to cut them off from being Israel.
Hey man, your boy, he knew. Why he's not out here as an advocate telling all Jinx who they are? Right? He from Africa. Are you Israelite? He's talking like Scooby-Doo, but why he's not out here telling Jinx who the fuck he is, man? Why have to be? He clearly older than us, you know. But why the Lord has to choose us, his men, to come out here and do it? The Lord ain't dealing with him. This guy bringing up more king and shit.
Crazy.
Black
I'm
magic.
looking for what's the nigga over there? The old nigga over there in Africa, man. No.
I know you're talking about.
Mandela. I look at
Nelson
that nigga.
Mandela.
Yeah, he came up with another name.
I got a picture on my phone. Mandela. David Rome talking about Mandela like this. Serious shit.
Finish.
Control, man.
Mandela got out of jail. He ain't even come to no fucking. Let's go get him. Let's go get the Africans. What about the Africans in America? We Africans come help us.
Hey, that's why the scripture says in Revelation 11, they ain't suffer to put your bodies in graves.
Right.
They ain't put you in a race by telling you who you are, man. You know, that's why the Lord had to send his men back down through the form of babies, living a corruptible life, and then all of a sudden, bing, wake up one day and tell you who you are, man. Right? This is a select picking, man.
That's a miracle.
Yeah. We out here do the black magic. Do the black. We ain't doing none of that shit, man. We ain't doing none of that shit.
Buck naked and shit.
Do the black man.
Blowing smoke and shit.
We ain't doing that shit, man.
Got your grumble out that naked. Everybody jumping around like elephants.
You talking about we
Got a witch talk out there.
disrespecting them and shit. I can show you pastor and make get the fuck out of here, man.
You're gonna put a spell on us.
You said the nigga trying to compare the spiritual power with the
Right,
black man. Nigga bugged out, man.
Well, look what spiritual about then is synonymous. Pharaoh was trying to do power as Moses was trying to, and he Egyptian. But he an Israelite, but he think he Egyptian, right? So it's like the left hand side trying to come up against the right hand
Power
side.
can't fuck with
He
the
already
Lord.
Like Elijah,
He said the
was
same
calling
thing.
fire from heaven.
He said the same thing. So what makes your power so greater than mine?
Yeah.
Did
He
she,
is,
huh?
man. He's Jehovah, man.
Pharaoh said,
What?
"Who is this Yahweh you talking about?" Like my what you call it? His little worker.
He said chi, huh?
His grandson. Yeah, it's like this. What you talking about?
Man,
back you up, because they kept mimicking what Moses was doing, but it came a time when it got out of their hands. They had to confess, hey Pharaoh, we can't do the same. I'm gonna get it real quick.
Did he kill him? He killed him after that?
Shit, they killed him. Yeah, they died by
One of the last things they did was Moses threw down his staff and it turned into a snake. Then they threw down their staffs, but then his snake staff ate both of theirs. And then the frog plague came and they're like, hey, we can't stop it. Like, this is out of our hands.
It's Exodus 8.
Which is, I'm gonna say this real fast. Which the Lord's gonna do again. You haven't seen them. Which has already started, man. The miracles of the brotherhood has already started, man. The anointings. Hey man, sometimes them anointings turn into curses to certain people, man. You know?
It's crazy.
That's true.
You know?
Exactly true.
Yes.
Hey, that's true. Hey, because remember, Yahweh said, even the ones who says you remit, they remit the ones who says. So really, if a brother don't forgive you, then the Lord can take that into consideration and don't forgive you. Yahweh said that. If you forgive somebody, he forgiven in the heavens. If not, he not forgiven in the heavens.
Mine on earth shall be bound
in heaven. That's power. That's power, man. But real quick to show Pharaoh magicians couldn't do what the Most High did. This Exodus 8 and 17. And they did so, for Aaron stretched out his hand with this rod and smote the dust of the earth, and it became lice in man and in beast, and all the dust of the land became lice throughout all the land of Egypt. And the magicians did so with their enchantments to bring forth lice, but they could not. So there were lice upon man and upon beast. Then the magician said unto Pharaoh, this is the finger of God. And Pharaoh's heart was hardened and hearkened not unto them as the Lord had said. So they're like, Pharaoh, we can't do this. But that's the same thing that happened to Esau in Isaiah 47.
I'm about to get wrong.
Come on, you got it.
It's gonna happen. Hey, Lord, when we get them calls, man, we're gonna do things that they ain't gonna be able to do out here, man. Right? This is a form of spiritual powers right here, man. All right? What the scripture say? I'm gonna give you a tongue that your enemies can't gainsay nor resist, man. He talking about the black power, but he's sitting right here.
He right
all
there.
the time. Can't resist, man. And he's smirking, laughing, because you know we're telling the truth, man.
I'm surprised they don't know what kind of shit.
When we hit him over the head with that kid shit, he was lost right. He was discombobulated, man.
Yeah, man.
Yes, the Lord can kill kids.
Yeah, shit to say about that shit. He just, damn.
He said, I always get past
He changed that channel.
I said that shit.
He said, I always get past it. They don't know what to say.
He ain't say he ain't rebuttal or anything.
Yeah, he said, I didn't say that.
Keep that shit out, bro.
He did.
Hey, man, we got full-blown December. We know where you're going before you're going, man.
You know you bullshit.
Hey, you say, hey, man, you playing games. I'm playing games with you too.
I got some.
You know?
This Romans 9 and 16. I'm gonna start at 16. Yeah, that goes to the Lord hell. It says, so then it is. It's Romans 9 and 16. It says, so then it is not of him that willeth, nor of him that runneth, but of God that showeth mercy. For the scripture said unto Pharaoh, even for this same purpose have I raised thee up, that I might show my power in thee, and and that my name might be declared throughout all the earth. And that's exactly what the Lord's doing with Esau, man. You know? And the Lord's showing his power through his men right now. Because Esau can't do nothing about this, man.
Yeah, man. Hey, you ain't seen black magic, man. We gonna be black magic. We put this black ass leg down your ass, man. And magically come through your mouth, man. In that time, man. All right?
Yeah, they're gonna see the power.
You gonna see the power, man. You gonna feel all the power. You gonna raise his men up, all right?
And we're gonna put a hole in them that we gonna get in and walk through that motherfucker.
Like a portal.
I told her that, man. You can do it. Hey, man, matter of fact, man, you can do what you want, because if you he's a Hellmite. He's in a Hellmite state of mind, so you can do what you want to do. You're gonna worship what you want to go worship, you know what I'm saying? But we know what we worship, man. Right?
I got that was it.
Let me get out of here too.
This is because as the brother was just saying, hey, there's nothing you elites, you Rothschilds, you Rockefellers, you DuPonts, you heads of these other families, you presidents, you prime ministers, there's nothing any of you can do against this truth. As it says in Isaiah 55 verse 1, so shall my word be that goes forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. Everything's been set in stone, so the Israelites are going to wake up. The Edomites and other nations are going to go down and be our slaves. We're going to rule in the kingdom of heaven for eternity, and that's all she wrote.
That's right.
But this is Romans chapter 5, Acts chapter 5, I'm going to start at 38. And now I say unto you, refrain from these men, and let them alone. For if this counsel or this work be of men, it will come to naught. But if it be of the Most High, ye cannot overthrow it, lest haply ye be found even to fight against the Most High. Point blank period.
And we dealing with a type of guy. He don't have faith, man.
That's black magic.
He's not faith-based at all.
He's got black magic, huh?
Yeah, he's on into black magic, man. Worshiping this voodoo blood and shit, man. You know?
It's a problem. If you say they go worship Kunta Kinte,
Hey, when you ask him about the boy's anus, he's like, what kind of black magic is that? That's not black magic.
How you doing? How you
He
doing?
dancing around half naked with a bone in his nose.
that man might fucking homosexual too.
That's what he
Hey,
said.
the progenitors, damn to the progenitors. Yes.
That's why I said we could have really went there with him. I mean, he was respectful. We could have went there with him. Like I told him, man, we know more. I was gonna tell him we know more about your own shit than you, man. You know, if we really wanted to get to the meat of the matter with you, man, but hey, we can skin the surface with you, man.
I never heard of the guy Cheeto.
You're a faggot, bro.
Yeah, but what I'm gonna do, man, you know, we get out of here because he's about to get butt nasty crazy out here in a minute, man. So with that, we're gonna give all praise and glory. Double honors to the elders, apostles, peace and blessings, salutations to the host for elect, man. Until next time, Shalom.